Okay, who are you?
Phillip Hamilton.
Where are you working at the moment?
I work in Cafe Ritaz on Malabang.
Okay, is it good?
Yeah, it's good. Customers love me.
Busy?
Very busy.
Okay. And how long have you been in the industry?
Well, I've been in the industry for 3 years going now. I say every year I try to get better and better at it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Have you worked in any other countries?
No, I haven't worked in it. I've worked in other countries, but not
Not in
within
coffee.
No.
So always in London for your
Yeah, always in
coffee
London.
career.
But I'm looking to go to Ethiopia in December to start do coffee trading because that's what I want to start doing.
Great.
Hopefully.
And whereabouts in Ethiopia are you going to be? So
I'm not sure yet. I'm just very excited.
excellent. That sounds great. And in London, what do you think is the best scene of it? The best thing about the coffee scene?
I think the main reason why it's growing so rapidly is especially with the concept of that everyone is starting to understand the full flow of what coffee is about, the essence of a great coffee. And I think now when a person drinks a cup of coffee, it's not just mud anymore. It's what does it look like? Does it taste good?
Flavours, where things come from, the origins. Yeah, absolutely. In the industry, anyone you admire a lot or that you've noticed and you think, okay, that'd be quite good to get there?
I've seen recently I was watching the World Championship and I quite like the guy that won. The essence that he brought everything from actually the coffee farm and brought it forward. So I think I like that concept of the fact is that people are morely going back to where the brewer, going back to the main concept, who roasts it, why is it roast like this, and that's why I think coffee is even getting better and better.
Excellent. If you got to the finals,
yeah,
what kind of an impact do you think that would have on your career?
I think it will boost my impact that little bit more because I started within my company, and after the first competition that I did, I think 2 months later I was promoted to be a manager. So I think every time I come here and I do a bit better, I go a bit further in the company.
So this is your first time in the competition?
No, this is my second time. I came last year.
Okay.
Didn't do so good though. But,
okay. All right. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Anything you change about the competition? Do you think?
Not exactly. I think overall the competition does run smooth. The concept is that they're trying to take the best out of what you're able to do and what the concept is to do. But the fact is that the only thing I don't like about a competition is the fact that it's a coffee machine. And you're constantly moving a coffee machine. You ain't gonna get the best out of the coffee machine all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the only concept of where I come from.
Okay. Okay. So generally good experience basically in competitions, good stuff. And your coffee ambition, you mentioned going to Ethiopia, you're going to do some training, open a cafe?
The concept is that I grew up in Jamaica, so the fact is that as a child I was always around coffee, but I never really looked into it to see it, to understand the whole concept of it, because it's just something that my grandparents made money off, not really exactly looking into it. But over my time of growing up and understanding more and more about coffee, I realized the essence of behind it. And they actually class it as the new gold, because I worked in a coffee shop and when I see the profit margin, it's quite good. So I don't see why anyone shouldn't join it.
Fantastic. No, that's good insight. Finally, what motivated you to enter this year? You were in here last year, you thought, give it another go?
I was here last year, and then this year I know that over the period of a year I've gotten so much better within the way I rotate myself, the way that I do things within my unit, the way that I make the coffee is totally different from the way I make it a year ago. And I think by coming into this competition, it just motivates me every time to make sure that I make that better cup of coffee, or making that better coffee every time.
Fantastic. Thanks for your time.
Okay, thanks so much.